still think it's easy mode. Ooh, as long as you don't miss. You came out of nowhere, holy shit. Love the drill shot, especially the double burst one that we're running at the moment. It's got this it's just this extra little burst of shot, which is great. No, don't want those. It's Mark II heal kits, I'll take it, but I don't bother with bandages anymore. Is that a buggy engine Mark IV? This is where I thought earlier this is where the boss was going to be, because it feels like a boss arena. Jesus, I just don't... Like, there's so much loot in here, it's ridiculous. Like, if you're struggling to gear, just come here. It's not particularly difficult, and there's just so much gear. Like, if you want, like, if you're in, like, Mark III gear, like, come here for, like, Mark IV power pack, suspensor belt, all of that sort of stuff. Yeah, it'll be damaged, but you can repair it and it'll last long enough. It's crazy. Same with vehicle stuff as well. Always get a ton of vehicle stuff here. Dune, man, would be nice, but we just don't have the space. See, you can get even level. You can just get yourself into level 4 gear as well. Ow! What the fuck? Mother trucker! You're not allowed to do stuff like that. As long as you pick them off at range, you can deal with the flamethrower people just that straightforward. Nice. Let's go. And I did check earlier, there's no loot up the top and around those areas, so it's not worth going through that. Yeah, like I say, these three abilities, like spec'd into ranged, just works so well. Like the parry knife thing, the parry sword thing works so well because obviously we're not that spec'd into melee. So it gives us a nice defensive melee ability. Combine that with the grenade, which is just so reliable. Just a basic grenade, man. It just works really well. Ornithopter Mark IV storage. That just works really well. And then obviously the Shiga wire, because it's great for mobility, but again, having that stun, particularly if you're going down the route like me, which is ranged with the drill shot, you can just use the Shiga wire to stun and come out and get like the double burst drill shot. That's 4 drill shot rounds. That kills most people if you're close enough. If you're doing it from a long way, then it's less reliable. But normally, if you've got a grenade onto somebody, like a minigunner with a shield or flamethrower, grenade on their feet, run out, Shiga wire to stun them, and then the 4 drill shot rounds, and that normally is enough to finish them.
Greetings from Hassel Seraphim, Director of Desert Testing Station of Avantor.
So yeah, and then running around with the double burst drill shot, just the regular snub nose, because I've not found a unique snub nose pistol yet, and the sniper rifle. It's just it seems to work as a great combo, and I prefer long swords to the short sword overall, and with that poison mist as the unique rapier, awesome. Very happy with my loadout at the moment for PvE. I've obviously not ever tried it in PvP, and I aim to stay away from that. Solid choice. You love the game too. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for about, I don't know, year and a half, maybe even 2 years. The problem is I don't get to stream on a regular basis. I try and get my content on YouTube every day, at least 2 videos. But streaming, I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. But I travel with work, and I have family commitments as well. So sometimes, you know, I have to go away for a few weeks, and that interrupts the regular stream schedule. So I very much do it as a hobby because I enjoy it, which is why even though I met the requirements to be an affiliate with Twitch, I didn't do it, and I'm close to being a partner with YouTube, but I don't intend to do that either because I'm doing this as a hobby and not for a living. I don't want my viewers to have to deal with adverts and, you know, all those sponsorships and all that stuff. You know, here to play games. If I got to a point where my audience was big enough and I was doing it for a living, that would be a different thing, right? But I'm not, so I don't want to have people suffer through ads.
I did not calculate seeing you today. Let me see what you have. Your work continues to impress. Notations of payments made, and a notation of delivery to the Stone Sentinel. Curious. Things will move more swiftly now. Get to the Stone Sentinel and gather intel regarding this canister.
Okay.
Do this, and I will bring you into deeper strata of intrigue, with all of the dangers and rewards that come with it.
Yep, we're not doing that tonight because we're 5 hours in. We're going to go to Harco Village and then Arakeen, and then we're going to wrap it up for the evening. But we are level 146, so pretty happy with that. Alright, we're going to fly onto the world map. Streaming takes so much dedication. Prostitute, do you stream full time or juggle it with other stuff? Oh gosh, no. No. I definitely do not stream full time. I would, like, if it ever came to it, yeah, of course. Who wouldn't want to play video games for a job and you know, engage with the community? It would be amazing. It would be awesome. But there are a million people trying to stream, and you know, I've got a mortgage, I've got family, I've got bills. I'd need to have a pretty significant streaming income to justify being full-time. This is very much a hobby. I do it because I love video games and I love engaging with the community of those games. Okay, Harco Village. Okay, we'll turn a few of these quests in. We should get level 3... I'm hoping level 3 Swordmaster and Bene Gesserit. Maybe. If we're not a step in a chain, hopefully we get that unlocked. Good old Harco Village. Alright, we'll do Severin first. Seren? No, Seren. Swordmaster dude. Find out in a sec.
Oh, we meet again.
Seren.
The rhyme of your stride betrays you. Yes? Place it in my hand. Yes. Even without eyes, my hands know this hilt. Its familiar heft is as comforting as an old friend. You have my gratitude. And? Damn you, you are perceptive. You have the right of it. I already know who set this in motion. You look upon a broken man, living in the refuse of his ideals and former glory, kept alive by an enemy who respects him too much to let him die. Forgive me if my trust in humanity is shattered. Let the story alone. Let's keep this simple. You've earned some training. Are you ready?
Train me. Train me.
Then let us begin. Let the blade fill your hand. Let the blade become your hand. Be mindful of your breathing and listen carefully to my words. Remarkable. There are fighters who possess natural talent, but you are beyond that. Your muscle memory is that of someone far more experienced.
Everybody says that.
Oh, we meet again. The rhyme of your stride betrays you. No, you're more relentless than a desert bat lapping up a dead man's tears. You're not wrong. Yes, the one who's after me and the one who made me like this are one and the same. He is the most dangerous man I know. I had no aspirations but to wallow in defeat. When you placed the sword hilt in my hand, something awakened. Something that won't let old wrongs lie. Let it lie. If you really want to help me, you can help me get a new pair of eyes.
See, this reminds me of Star Wars: The Old Republic, the way they do this thing, and it kind of gives you like this whole survival sandbox RPG, which is kind of like, there's not many of those around. Like, I'm trying to think of one that's actually a sandbox survival, but with RPG level story of quality of cinematics, voice acting and writing and everything else.
Artificial eyes, created by the frightful arts of the Tli Laxu. What makes you say that? Does that not make them more desirable for my purpose? Ah, I see. To be honest, I too have heard apocryphal tales of Tli Laxu eyes enslaving the user. Is such a marriage of metal and flesh a sin? And yet, there is nothing else for me. No purpose but retribution. The eyes can make that happen, whatever terrible cost they bring. The desire for revenge eclipses my hesitation. The time is now. I need your help. I am being watched. You can move about unobserved. I need you to seek out a black market trader by the name of Anushka Hanivar. When you meet her, order a Karana brandy with a Sidrit twist. Order that drink precisely, it's important. Ask her about the eyes. Off you go then.
Okay. So we got the level 2 skills done for Swordmaster. Now working on the level 3.
You're back. Well then, hand it over. You took long enough. This is fascinating. The late planetologist Pardo Kine's influence on Fremen culture is more profound than I suspected. His ecological language and framework can be found in every aspect of Fremen life after a certain point. You've done well. He was a man of science, an advisor to the Emperor, dispatched here to learn the secrets of melange. We don't know. While Kynes continued to transmit detailed reports of his geological findings, he lived a second and secret life with the Fremen. I've been waiting for you. Time is of the essence. I have discovered that a key to understanding Pardo Kine's influence on Fremen culture is contained in what he refers to as an ecological lexicon. The Udum bears obvious signs of Kine's influence, but his secret base has never been located. I would start there.
Cool, so this would unlock a Bene Gesserit capstone skill, which means we have now level 3 Bene Gesserit skills. So, just to check, because based upon the other ones... Huh. So when we were doing the capstone skill of the Trooper and the Mentat, we had to have certain skills in the skill tree of those classes. But it doesn't look like we need that with the Bene Gesserit at the moment. Maybe when we go for the second capstone skill. So we've got 2 capstones, so we've just got this one to do for the Mentat. We've got level 3 Bene Gesserit, and we've got level 2 Swordmaster. We've got 58 research points as well, interesting. What would I spend that on? It's got to be a vehicle fabricator, right? Got to be. And then the vehicle itself, the carrier. That's 60 points there, we don't have enough. I'll save them. Right, okay, so we've done that. So now we need to go to Anushka Hanivar. Then we've got to go to Arakeen and talk to Kara.
Welcome back.
Kirana brandy with a Sidrit
That's
twist.
a special drink.
It is a special
Fresh
drink.
Sidrit juice is hard to come by on Arrakis.
I'll have a beer then, please.
Was there anything else with that?
Some prosthetic eyes on the side.
A rare and discerning garnish to be sure. What you want are some Tleilaxu eyes. Afraid not. Tleilaxu eyes are hard to come by on Arrakis. The houses like to monopolize them for their officers. You raiding Saren? You didn't hear it from me. But there's a Tleilaxu over at this trading post. Spooky bunch if you ask me. So don't ask me.
Oh, that's the one, the dude we've already spoken to. Okay. Cool. So that is done. So we now just need to go to Arakeen and talk to Kara. Yes, we've got that one, the absent colonel, that's the elected, Symphony, Ullman, and okay. Swordmaster, yeah, we've done. Bene Gesserit, we're ready. Mentat, we know what to do, so it's just the trooper. Which I'm supposed to track because I'm a Muppet. There we go. Excellent. So let's go to Arakeen, talk to Kara. Yeah, it's interesting. When I saw like, oh, you can get to level 3, I thought it was going to be like level 3 skills and done, but then there's actually a whole quest chain to do each capstone skill, which I wasn't expecting. Okay, Arakeen, here we go. Yeah. What's that? Takes so long to get into the cities. Okay, let's go find Kara. Oh, we didn't talk to Alara Tuek in Harko Village. Rubbish. At least I don't have to pay bloody $2,500 each time. I do need to talk to Alara Tuek. Balls. I do want to get all these done before we head back, because this is kind of like the bit where you're just out and about.
Trooper. Did you discover the manifest?
I did.
Let's see. Good work. I knew you'd get the job done, Trooper. Don't worry about the code. My good friend, Master Chim, will crack it. I've contacted Dr. Kumari and told her to prep for the procedure. I told her I would apologize properly after she takes this damn thing out of my head. No, and she doesn't have to, because you're going to get me that master transmitter. Right now, your mission is to secure my ride to Harko. An ex-Dune man, Campos Damari, runs an ornithopter charter service out of the Arakeen Suk. He mostly takes bored nobles out to see the big worms. But he also has a side gig running contraband between the villages. You're going to make contact with Damari and tell him you want to ship a live package to Harko, but you want to avoid docking fees. Come back to me when it's set. As always, Boot, the details are in the contract.
Okay. He's down there.
It's you again. If you want to avoid docking fees, that costs extra. Call it the smuggler's paradox. 3,000 Solaris will cover my fuel and the bribes we must pay. Throw on an extra 1,000 for my time.
I think we can afford it.
Very good. I'll get your package to Harko and back.
Walk back to Kara, that was easy enough.
You're back.
Hello, I'm back.
I've been waiting for you, Trooper. Did you secure my transportation to Harko?
Yes, I did.
Well done, Trooper. You've gone above and beyond.
Train
It's
me.
not
Train
something I
me
take
then.
lightly. If we were in any kind of real military formation, I'd recommend you for a promotion. It's been an honor training you, Trooper. I thought my days as an instructor were behind me forever. But somehow, the spark is still there. I have you to thank for showing me that. Good news on that front. Very good news. We have a name. A real black-hearted piece of shit, too. He'll be doing
Nice.
the known universe a favor. The Mark is a slave lord called Nallus. And I'll take it as a personal favor if you make sure he leaves this world screaming. Nallus was the pig that put the servo-stimulator implant into my head. In my deepest moments of pain and despair, I sustained myself by imagining his death in countless ways. As much as I appreciate your zeal, securing the master transmitter has to be the mission priority. If Nallus dies badly, I'll take that as a bonus.
Okay.
Dr. Kumari has made contact to let me know she's prepped and ready. I go under the knife as soon as you deliver the master transmitter to her. No such luck, but my intel broker is working on that right now. He'll deliver Nallus's location to a dead drop near the Hand of Kadir. You need to get to that dead drop, find Nallus, and take the master transmitter. Preferably from his cold, dead body.
I'm on
The
it.
details are in the contract, Trooper. Get it done, and I'll teach you my final combat technique. And Trooper, when this is all said and done, we'll raise a cup together like proper soldiers. Good hunting.
Goodbye. Cool. So we've just unlocked reflexive reload. When spice is present, when your blood is saturated with the melange, the actions you performed 1,000 times become effortless. Whenever you throw a grenade or drop a mine, you'll instantly reload your current weapon. Your hands moving before your mind can think. Do you know, I have to say, with all the effort you go to getting these capstone skills, none of them so far are like, ooh, I must have that. I mean, they're not terrible, but they're not like, I need that now. Right, let's just make sure before we leave got nothing else to do here. Right, we just need to go to Alara Tuat. Go back to Harko village. Damn. Nice. Arco village, track, and off we go. Fair old trek back to Harko. It couldn't be that much further apart. Glad I had to go from one to the other and back again because I forgot to talk to somebody. It's always worth opening the map before you leave to make sure you talk to everybody. Definitely recommend. Last thing you do, open the map, check for contracts or journey stuff. Here we go, Harko village. It's quite big for a village, I'm not gonna lie. Fortunately, we know where Alara Tuek is. She's gonna kitten me again.
The kitten is back. Do we have business? My sources inform me that the glutton is dead. Well done, kitten. Are you ready for the paranoid? It was inevitable that with the Fremen gone, someone would seize upon the threads of their mysticism. A new cult has been born in the Haga Basin. They call themselves the Masquerette. A bunch of worm worshippers haunting the ruins of an old power station.
Oh, that's the electric
And their
worm.
leader? A prophet.
That's such a cool
No one
place.
has ever seen her in the flesh, but her Solido projection preaches to her faithful every day. Her inner chamber is guarded by 5 pentashields. The access keys for each shield are carried by 4 of her most fervent followers, except for the 5th key. That she keeps with her at all times. She calls them her chosen, and has named them after the parts of the sandworm. The tooth, the fire, the body, and the breath. Each carries a key. But as I mentioned, the 5th key is kept by her. Unworthy thought, kitten, but no. She never leaves her place of contemplation. Instead, use the shield dissembler to get through the final door.
Nice.
A dissembler takes time and patience to use. They cannot be used against personal shields. They take minutes to align with pentashields. If you are caught, you do not know me. You have never heard the name Fenring. Will you find our paranoid cult leader, kitten? Then go, kitten. Show them your claws.
Okay. The funny thing is, doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, she still calls you a kid. Right, let's just check this time. No contracts, no journey stuff here. Right, let's go. I want one of these. I want one. It looks cool. My base isn't big enough for one because we're still on minimal sized base. But we will get there. I wanted to get the story and stuff done first. Plus, we're building up Solari. We can start buying all the furniture and the Atreides base pack and all that good stuff, right? So, right, Hager base, and off we go. Always good to start and open this now. Right, there's our base. Wings are at 57. I don't normally repair below above 50%, so once we get below 50% then we'll repair. Still got plenty of fuel as well. Having the fuel efficiency thing from the planetology tree does make a bigger difference than I was expecting. You really notice it. Make sure everything is out that needs to be out. Excellent. Let's melt what we can. What does that give me? A plastic? Well, that would give me better. Right. See, all this stuff we get melted. You get some good stuff from it. Plenty of this. Some carbide. We got some Holtzman actuators. All that's good stuff, right? Okay. Right, we've picked up another one of these. Oh, Abalur. This is, the unique. This is the heavy dart disruptor, which is quite interesting if you use a disruptor. And the shield compactor. This one is the one that I think means that it attracts the worm less, which is great. Look at that, we've got plenty of coin. Right, let's get rid of the beer and the food, and let's get rid of a bunch of coin in here. I said I was going to bank it. I should need to bank some of that, but there we go. That's like that. Okay, so yeah, we've had massive progression today. We've really progressed a lot of contracts. We've been going 5.5 hours on our way to 6. Massively progressed a lot of contract stuff and House Atreides faction stuff. So this is the Smuggler's Dead Drop. This is that's a Tisiphone one. Okay. Trail of Regrets, that's the Missing Colonel. That's the Tilaxlu Eyes. Okay, that's the Electo. And then we've got the Peon, Ullman, and ecology. And then this is all of the stuff we have to do for the journey one, the Book of Assassins, which is the main story, right? And then that's the final Mentat capstone. Okay. Okay, so we do have 19 skill points, and as I said, we're holding on to them right now because the Trooper and the Mentat gave me a mission where I had to have certain abilities. So I'm wondering if the Bene Gesserit and the Swordmaster will be the same. So far they're not, but if they are, then that's going to be a pain. So that's why I'm holding on to... see, this will unlock a capstone, but will the next capstone require certain things? I don't know. So I'm holding on to these so that I can instantly get the skills and then complete the thing. Once we've got all the capstone skills for everything, then we'll just respec anyway, completely. And then research, we just need to do more of the intel places. We've got quite a lot of intel places still to do, I think. So if we look at the map, yeah, we've got all of these intel places to do, which will be good. That'll get us lots of intel here. Lots of intel places still to get. Here, yeah, lots and lots. And some here as well. Just one. Only one in Shield, okay. Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being with us. Everybody who is on YouTube, everybody who is on Twitch, I really appreciate everybody being here. Katie, great to see you. I will check out your artwork that you posted on Discord, so I'll check that out. Been streaming for 5 hours 40 minutes with Dune Awakening, all solo stuff. I really love it. We're currently level 148. We're running around in an Ornithopter. We're in full tier 5 gear, so we're pretty happy with where we are. And we will be back streaming tomorrow, starting around about 5:30 US Eastern time again for about 5.5 hours. So hopefully you'll join us for that. If you didn't catch everything tonight, as always, VODs are up on Twitch, they're up on YouTube, and the VODs will be broken down into easy to watch 30-minute episodes as well as part of the Dune Awakening playlist. If you haven't seen what I've been doing so far and you want to see it, there is a Dune Awakening playlist on the YouTube you can go and watch from start to finish. Thanks all for watching. You've been watching The Ghost Owl. Have a great night, and I will see you tomorrow.